Welcome to Live a Better Life Tarot channel. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Your donations are welcome and appreciated. If you're new to my channel, please watch the featured video. It should shed some light on the way I do my readings and my approach overall. The reading you're about to watch cannot and will not resonate with everybody. However, if it does, I hope it helps you live a better life one way or the other. Let's begin. Hi Libra, this is your monthly July tarot reading. I'm changing my format a little bit. I'll still do multiple spreads, but the first spread is on, we'll be getting one card per period of time in July. Each card symbolizes the most important person or surrounding energies or an event for you. So the first card is for the period of July 1st through July 10th. We've got the Six of Cups. This is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and most likely someone you do want to see and you'll be happy to see. It could be an ex, it could be somebody like a family member, it could be related to work, basically anybody. But the main point is that you haven't seen them in a long time, or you haven't heard from them in a long time, and you'll be happy to see them. For the period of July 11th through July 20th, we have the Ten of Cups. It's one of the best cards when it comes to abundant and emotionally fulfilled relationships or families, or relationships that can become families in the future. Basically, you'll be spending time among your family, among your friends. You could be going to a family reunion, or you could be taking a vacation with the closest people to you. It's a really good card. And the period from July 21st through July 31st, we have the Emperor. This is either an Aries you'll be dealing with, or it could be a boss at work. The Emperor often represents a husband figure, or someone who takes control of the situation. You could be assuming the energy of the Emperor. You could be taking control of the situation, and everybody will be following your lead. Let's talk about your work, your business, or your finances, Libra. We've got the Star, the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Virgo, or both of them, actually, because we've got the Ace of Swords right in the middle, right there. Yeah, let's start with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about new beginnings. It's all about getting to the point, cutting through bullshit, getting something done, starting something the way you want, or having some kind of a clarity, having some kind of a conversation that sets the record straight. So we do have the Star here on the left. This is either an Aquarius you're dealing with, or this is a wish come true. And the Star for me is the kind of a wish that you've been waiting for a while. So perhaps you're taking action and you're making this wish come true yourself. If something was stagnant, if something was unknown, or if there was some kind of uncertainty, I think you're going to take the matters in your own hands, and you're going to get it done, or do whatever needs to be done for this finally to come to fruition. You could be dealing with a Virgo, as I was saying. The Hermit is the personal Virgo card. Or perhaps this is you before you take this action. This is you doing some soul searching, and you finally realizing that this wish will never come true unless you do something about it. And like I said, you take action and make sure it comes true. So it could be that you're starting a new business. It could be that you are cutting something out of your life when it comes to your work, your business, or your finances. Basically, you are being very active. You're doing something about your work, your business, or finances. Libra, if you are in an established love relationship such as marriage or a long-term partnership, this spread is for you. We've got the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Empress. This is a really good, harmonious spread, Libra. I think there will be no problems in your family or your partnership at all. The Ten of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling, happy relationships. See, there is a couple with a couple of kids dancing around, so this is a good time, especially if you have children, and even if you don't have children. We have the Six of Cups here. This is a card of somebody coming back from the past. It could be that you haven't seen your parents in a while, and they could be joining you. All of you could be going somewhere and spending time together. The Six of Cups often represents children, so that goes very well along with the Ten of Cups, right? Because there's children on both cards. And we also have the Empress here. The Empress is the card of abundance in its purest form. This could also represent a mother figure or someone who is expecting a new kid, a new child. So we have children all over this reading, all over this spread, right? So you could be getting pregnant this month, and this will be a very happy time for your family. So like I said, no matter how I look at this spread, it's a very happy, kind of a time you're spending with your family, and everything is just working out for you and your significant other. Libra, if you're looking for a new love in July, the spread is for you. We've got the Three of Swords clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So the only way I can actually interpret this spread is that if you start seeing someone, that someone could potentially already be either married or they could be in a committed relationship, and they'll be hiding it from you in the beginning. So be very, very careful. We have the Three of Swords clarified by the Three of Pentacles. 3 and 3, right? Third party situation right there. And it will break your heart if you don't do your research on this person first. So I think the Page of Swords is for you, is an advice for you to just kind of collect as much information on this person as possible, and if you do so, you'll most likely discover that this person is already dating someone else, and they're already seriously committed with that person, because the Ten of Pentacles often represents marriage, right? So don't let this discourage you, Libra. Continue looking for the one and only, but just be on the lookout. Look for the red flags. Don't jump head first. Make sure you collect as much information on your new suitors as possible, because one of them could be already in a committed relationships, and if you get together with this person without checking them first, it could break your heart. So be very careful, and just keep moving forward. Just make sure you don't get hurt. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, this month. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, 6 months ago, or 5 years ago. Who knows? We've got the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Every single card here is a Pentacle card, so it could be somebody you used to work with or still work with. Yeah, Pentacles all over this place. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So what's interesting here is that we've got both the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So for me, this is a couple, and you could be assuming the energy of one of these people. It simply means that the two of you are on the same page, the two of you vibe on the same frequency, at least in July you do, or like I said, you could be working together, or you used to work together, right? And something went wrong at some point in the past, and one of you felt like you were, or they were, left out in the cold. That's what the Five of Pentacles here represent. Perhaps one of you left that workplace, and that relationship either ended or it just never started. So this person will realize that they miss you, they miss the opportunity with you, and they want to come out of this cold, right? And they will make you an offer to start something. They'll probably message you and tell you, remember the good times we used to have together when we used to work for that company or for that business. Or if it's possible that the two of you were business partners at some point, or you were, working for different companies and you used to communicate every once in a while. My point here is that this person from the past is coming back around, and they will offer you to work on the relationship together. And since both of you are a suited couple and you are at the king and the queen level, I think you are going to at least think about this person, and but most likely you will give him a chance. You will give him a shot. Yeah, this looks really good. I hope this works out for you. Let's talk about an advice for you, Libra, for the month of July. We've got the Three of Swords clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Cups. So there is some kind of a heartbreak here. The Three of Swords is all about breakups, heartbreaks, or devastations. We also have the Five of Cups here. This is a card of somebody who's got regrets, who wants to apologize. We also have the Nine of Wands. This is a card of wounded warrior, somebody who is putting up a wall because of their past traumatic experiences, right? So all of this suggests that either you broke somebody's heart, but most likely this is your heart that's either had been broken in the past, or you can potentially experience it here, because this is an advice spread. We do have the main suspect here, the King of Cups. I specifically asked who is this Libra is dealing with, and luckily a court card came out. It's the King of Cups. It's either a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or this is your love interest, right? Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. So I think the advice is, and this kind of goes nicely along with the new love spread I did for you a couple of minutes ago. We also had the Three of Swords, a third-party situation there. So it could be related to that, or it could be a new person, a different person. Either way, if you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, especially if you're dealing with a water sign, then be very careful with that person. Make sure they're available. Make sure they're not already in a committed relationship, because if they are and you give them a green light, it will eventually break your heart. So be very careful. This is your advice for the month. Be on the lookout for this new suitor, especially if they're a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.